Hello again, it's Ben Wilhelm from Double Beam Design. This is our tutorial on text formatting for our ready-made artist websites. We're going to start with the built-in functionality in the WordPress text editor, then we're going to move on to some of the features that are specific to our sites. So I'll just dive in and we'll get started. So you can see here I've got my home page open. I'm going to create a new page that we'll use to demonstrate all the various typographical elements available. When we're done, you can just delete it or you can save it unpublished for use as a reference. Like always, we're going to open the dashboard in a separate tab. Log in with your name and your password. And then we're going to go over here and you're going to click Pages, Add New. We're going to call our new page Typography and click Publish. Come back to your home page, click again on Home to refresh, and you'll see, there you go, you have a page called Typography. If you click on it, you'll see it is blank except for the edit link. That shows up because we're logged in. Now if you wanted to move that typography page to somewhere else within the menu, you can come back to your Pages menu, and if you click Quick Edit, you'll see there's a field over here called Order, and every page has that. It should be set up by default to go by tens so that you can easily insert something in between. So for instance, Portfolio is 20, where Home is 10. So if we wanted to put the typography page between, say, Portfolio and About, Quick Edit Typography, we will give that an order of 25. Click Update. Come back to the front, refresh the page, and you'll see the order of the pages has changed. Quick side note, a lot of people have asked about that. As I said, we're going to start with WordPress's built-in typography tools, and then we're going to move on to some more advanced stuff. But let's go first back to your typography page. And this is going to look, a lot of these controls are going to look pretty familiar to you if you've used anything like, MS Word or OpenOffice, your standard word processors. So we'll just go through each of these one by one. Should become clear as we go. First three, bold, italic, strike through. Pretty straightforward, just kind of standard text formatting buttons. Like I said, they're pretty familiar to you if you've used Microsoft Word or OpenOffice. Click the B for bold. This is bold text. Click the B again, turns it off. This is not bold text. Click Update. Come back to your public site and click Typography. You can see the difference. Bold text, not bold text. Pretty straightforward. Same idea with italicized text. You can italicize or not italicize. This is italicized text. Update it, come back, italicized, not italicized. Strike through, same idea, just puts a line through the text. And you can use these in combination with each other. Right, pretty straightforward. The next two buttons create lists. The first one is called Unordered, the second one, Ordered. So as you can imagine, unordered just puts a bullet point in front of each list item. Ordered list puts 1, 2, 3, 4 sequentially, and if you delete something from the middle of the list, it will automatically update the order. It's pretty handy. So just to demonstrate, you would click Unordered List. It gives you a bullet point. Thing 1. Press Enter. It gives you another bullet point. Thing 2. Thing 3. And so forth. Click Update. Come back to the front page. Refresh. Bulleted list. Great. Now, if you wanted to create an ordered list, It's exactly the same idea. You click ordered list, thing 1, thing 2, thing 3. And as you can see, it creates automatically your heading or your line beginnings 1, 2, and 3. Thing 4, but what happens if I delete thing 3? See how it updated? It's very handy. Click update, come back to the front, you can see it again. 1, 2, 3. Now the next one is called block quote, and that's if you have a whole bunch of text. So I'm just going to copy and paste some text in here. Got all this text, blah 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 blah. And then I want to sort of an extended quote from someone. And I can paste in some more text for that. More text. If I highlight that text and click block quote, you'll see that sets off that text as a quotation. So if you click update, come back to the front page, you can see how it treats the block quote. It indents it and it creates a larger margin on the right side. It's great for press quotes or anything you just really want to set off from the rest of your text. Okay, next we're going to deal with the alignment buttons. So again, pretty straightforward. Left align, center align, right align. Center align will align something to the center. Right align will align something to the right. You'll pretty much never need to use the left align button unless you've already aligned something a different way and you just want to set it back. Okay, now we're going to go over creating links. So you'll see these next two are grayed out. This is because in order to create a link you have to select some text first. So if you select the text, I selected the first word here, then you can select this first button. It says insert edit link. Click on it. You get this little dialog here. Link URL is prepended with http://. That is how your browser knows when you create a link to look for that link outside of your website. So if you're linking to a page outside of your own site, make sure you leave that in place, otherwise your link won't work. So we'll start with Google, google.com. Target sets whether the link will open in the same window or a new window. We're going to set ours to open in a new window. And the title gives your link a little hover text. So if you hover your mouse over the link, you'll see some text. So we're going to say search. And insert that. Update. Come back here, refresh the page. You can see this is now a link. If you hover over it, we get a little tooltip that says search. Click on it, it has opened Google in a new page. These next three are mostly just conveniences for you. Well, actually, the first one is useless. That creates a page break. It doesn't do anything in our site, so you don't ever even need to worry about it. This one turns the spell checker on and off. So you see all these little squiggly lines under my nonsense words. It's because spell check doesn't recognize them. So if I turn it off, look at that, squiggly lines all go away. One after that just makes your editor a full screen editor. It's nice if you're writing a lot of text. To get out of the full screen editor, you just come up here and click that button again. This one, this very last one, is what I really want to show you. This is the kitchen sink, as they call it. It says show hide kitchen sink. Click on that and you get a whole other row of controls. Running a bit long here in the video though, so we'll pick this up again in part 2.